When you don't feel like doing it, that's exactly when you should. The Prophet ﷺ said, paradise is surrounded by difficulties and hell is surrounded by desires. That's why whenever you feel reluctant to do something good, remember in the Quran it says, but perhaps you dislike something while it is good for you, and perhaps you love something while it is bad for you. Allah knows and you do not know. The verse of the Quran highlights the fact that you might be desiring something but it isn't good for you. For example, a woman that you want to marry, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows that she's not good for you and your deen, and you're not good for her and her deen. But things don't end up working out. And the opposite is also true. You might be not wanting to protect someone who's oppressed, or out of cowardice. But perhaps that very act of bravery can be the very key that enters you into Jannah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, in chapter 29 verse 69, as for those who strive in our path, we will surely guide them to our ways. And Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah said, the believer is the one who forces himself to obey Allah even when he is reluctant. So when you've taken steps back in life, remember forcing yourself to do something that conflicts with your nafs for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a form of jihad. That's why when you don't feel like doing it, that's exactly when you should.